What is IELTS? Good question. Well, IELTS stands for the International English Language Testing System. Okay, this is the ability of people around the world to use, study and work using English. All right, so it's a valid indicator, or accepted as a valid indicator of your English reading, listening, writing and speaking skills. Okay, it's administered by the British Council, IDP in Cambridge, and it's one of the most popular English exams in the world. Okay, there's about 6,000 government organisations, scholarship programs, licensing certifications that actually accept the IELTS as the IELTS scores as valid indicators of your ability. Okay, so there's two types of modules. There's the academic and there's the general. Okay, these have been the same since about 1995. All right. There's slight differences. Okay, the writing and reading are different for each module, but the speaking and listening are the same. Okay, for the academic, all right, that's more for students who are planning to do postgraduate courses or university courses. Okay, and then for the general, though it's required by institutions like colleges or high schools. Okay, and sometimes for immigration purposes. Okay, but there are changes with that, so make sure you know which one you need before you actually take the test. Okay, so because a student of mine, she took the general and it turned out she needed the academic for immigration, so it does vary. Okay, now it takes about 180 minutes for the other three modules, and then for the speaking you can do either the same day or another day. Okay, it basically you can get a band score between 1 and 9. 9 is obviously the highest, 1 is obviously the lowest. It's kind of strange actually, because you can't actually fail it. Well, you can if you set your objective for a 7 or a 6 and you get a 5 or a 6, whatever. Okay, but compared to normal tests, where it's usually like, I don't know, distinction, merit, pass, whatever, fail. So, yeah, it's just band scores between 1 and 9. Usually, the most common objective, or most common band score required is a band 7. Okay, so you need to really just find out what your institution is willing to accept, okay, and what the authorities are going to accept as well. And just a side note here, that if you're a foreign student and you're going to go to a foreign university, okay, so if you're a student and you're going to go to a foreign university, sometimes, I'm not saying always, there is some leeway. Okay, like if you've got, I don't know, band 8 for your reading, for your listening, for your speaking, and then for the writing you've got a 7.5 and they require an 8, you should still apply, you know, still give it a shot, send a letter, and they might be willing to accept it. Accompany the letter with something like, oh, I'll promise to do 3 courses of English support classes during the course to help me get up to the level, blah blah blah. Okay, but bear in mind, sometimes there is some flexibility, and more often than not, it doesn't cost that much to actually try and give it a shot. Okay, so with the immigration, it's probably a different story. Okay, but for all the other cases, for jobs and for other stuff, it's worth a try. Okay, so all the best and good luck in your exam. And if you want some more tips, and if you need some support and you want some feedback and you want to improve and you're really determined to get that band 7, 8 or 9, then come to the website, sign up, and I'll give you a hand. Alright? All the best. Jump from band 6 to 7, or it's free. The sentence guide is the answer if you need to pass IELTS fast. Why? Because together we cover the 2 essential skills you need to pass the IELTS exam. Your IELTS exam skills and your English language skills. You get easy to follow instructions which eliminate confusion, frustration, and it makes organising your thoughts really easy. And to improve your English language skills, you send in your essays to me or my team, and we give you feedback showing you how to improve your lexical resource, showing you the errors you might have made, and this practically guarantees that you improve and pass the IELTS exam. Click below to listen to the other students, see what they've said, and then join me together and we can pass IELTS. Okay, speak soon.